In today's video, we get to meet some of the heaviest people alive on the planet. Can you imagine being so heavy that a king has to intervene and help you lose weight? Stay tuned to find out more. Number 6. Charity Pierce. Appearing on the third season of the reality show My 600 Pound Life, Charity Pierce was one of the heaviest individuals to ever join the show. Weighing in at almost 800 pounds, Charity not only suffered from her heavy weight, but she also suffered from necrotizing fasciitis, a flesh-eating bacteria. Unable to do daily tasks, her family has helped her out. Charity's journey of weight loss could be likened to a roller coaster ride. Aside from her struggles to lose a huge amount of weight, she has also had to deal with her concerns over her daughter's growing obesity problem. And you'd think that her problems would stop there, but that wasn't the case. Charity's mother passed away, and she found out that her fiancé, who was one of the main reasons why she wanted to lose weight, had cheated on her with her own sister. However, all of those things didn't stop Charity from her main goal, to lose weight. With the help of Dr. Nowzaradan, also known as Dr. Now, and gastric bypass surgery, she eventually lost over 400 pounds. Then, years later in an update of the show My 600 Pound Life Where Are They Now?, it was revealed that Charity had developed a drinking problem and her relationship with her daughter, Charlie, was already on edge. But despite all those, she still managed to lose a total of 513 pounds. Life seems to have it out for this lady though, because in 2020 she got diagnosed with kidney cancer. Despite all things that life has thrown her way, Charity has remained to be quite a fighter and survivor. With Charity's fighting spirit and how she persevered throughout the years, we have a feeling that she'll be able to get through this again. Number 5. Juan Pedro Franco Salas. When it comes to records, the category for the heaviest human is one that isn't challenged that often. Not many people would want to tell the world about their extreme weight and struggles, but this record gets broken mostly when someone seeks for medical help regarding their condition. That was the case for Juan Pedro Franco Salas, who was then dubbed and verified as the world's heaviest human. Back in November 2016, Franco hit the global headlines when he was hospitalized for life-saving treatment. Weighing in at a whopping 1,311 pounds or 594.8 kilograms, he is said to weigh the weight of about 10 average adult men. According to Franco, he had suffered from morbid obesity ever since he was a child, and it worsened when he sustained an injury at age 17. He said that he tried to diet day after day, but nothing worked and he became desperate. Franco enjoyed playing the guitar and was said to be a good cumbia dancer according to his mother. However, because of his growing weight, he got incapacitated and was then stuck to the confines of his own home. Then, 6 years ago, he left his house for the first time in years to undergo life-saving treatment in the hospital and was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, thyroid dysfunction, hypertension, and liquid in his lungs. With the help of surgery, a new diet and exercise regime, Franco was able to lose an incredible 641 pounds or 291 kilos. As of September 2020, Franco now weighs 208 kilos. Talk about an amazing transformation. Number 4. Donna Simpson. As I said before, not many people would want the whole world to know about their massive weight and obesity. However, that wasn't the case for Donna Simpson. Back in 2008, Donna, who was 630 pounds or 290 kilos at the time, wished to become one of the world's heaviest women. Her target goal was to reach a weight of 1,000 pounds or 450 kilos, and she had set up a website where fans paid to watch her eat. When she was 27, she met her first husband, Robert Simpson, who was a chef at a steak restaurant. Robert encouraged her to eat and kept bringing home leftovers from work, all because he liked Donna as supersized. The couple had a son, but then subsequently divorced. She then met Philippe Gouamba in 2006 in an online chat room for overweight women. The two got together, and on February 13, 2007, Donna gave birth to a baby girl via cesarean section, which earned her the title of being the heaviest woman to give birth in 2010. In order to reach her ideal weight, Donna said that her family's food costs around $582 to $750 per week and eats approximately 12,000 calories per day. Now that's a lot of food. When asked about his opinion on her goal, Philippe said that he fully supports her and is one of her biggest supporters on her journey. Number 3. ARYA PERMANA. At age 10, ARYA PERMANA weighed 423 pounds, or 192 kilos, which is the same as 6 boys of his age. He was dubbed as the world's heaviest boy, and due to his size, no clothes fit him to the point that he was only able to wrap a sarong around his body. ARYA spent most of his days eating piles and piles of junk food. He said that his diet at the time included at least 6 packets of instant noodles a day, fizzy drinks, and even fried chicken. He became so huge that he had to bathe in an outdoor pool as he couldn't fit in the shower at home. PERMANA was also homeschooled because going to school was a struggle for him, making him out of breath just after walking 5 meters. ARYA's parents tried to reduce and change their son's diet, but for them it was difficult and they struggled not to spoil him. All that changed, however, when ARYA had some medical concerns and he was placed on a rapid diet plan in order to reduce his weight by mid-2016. While he did manage to lose weight, it still wasn't enough to reach his required weight. Doctors then had to perform surgery on him and they cut the size of his stomach to reduce his eating capacity. That's one way to help someone cut back on eating. Now, ARYA is unrecognizable as he has lost an amazing 231 pounds, which is more than half his weight. Number 2. KHALID bin MOHSEN SHAARI. Can you imagine being so heavy that someone of high and powerful authority has to step in and intervene to help? Well, that was the case for KHALID bin MOHSEN SHAARI, who had become one of the heaviest people in the world. King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia ordered SHAARI, who weighed a whopping 1,345 pounds or 610 kilos, be transferred to the capital city to undergo treatment. SHAARI was unable to move by himself and had to be forklifted out of his home. Nearly 30 medical staff and civil defense men joined together to lift him out with a special crane ordered from the US. He was then taken on a medical helicopter and airlifted in order to get him to the hospital. As of 2014, he has now lost more than 700 pounds or 320 kilos, which was more than half his body weight. Number 1. Pauline Potter. Pauline Potter, who weighed 643 pounds or 291.6 kilos, had earned a Guinness World Record in 2011 for being the heaviest living woman in the world. Pauline personally contacted Guinness for the title, and she said that she did it mainly to gain attention for her situation. She hoped that a medical expert would notice her story and help her start her weight loss journey. In 2012, Pauline hit the headlines when she announced that she had lost 100 pounds. Of course, her journey doesn't end there. In 2015, Pauline consulted with Dr. Now from the My 600 Pound Life show. However, she struggled to stick with the low-calorie meal plan and actually gained weight after receiving the show's weight loss surgery, which understandably frustrated the said doctor. Dr. Now had to resort to extreme measures by closely monitoring Pauline. However, she still resisted, and by the end of her 1-year journey, she had only lost 149 pounds. Pauline had one of the poorest outcomes in the show, and later on people would learn that she developed an addiction to painkillers, which led to an ulcer that burst and finally resulted in her having sepsis, a life-threatening condition. She finally understood the dangers of her condition and became super dedicated to continue losing weight. Amazingly, Pauline has managed to lose a total of 530 pounds, and in May 2021, Dr. Now shared an updated photo of Pauline side by side a pic of her early days in the program. What an amazing transformation!